It's getting near dawn when lights close the tired eyes. I'll soon be with you, my love. Give you my dawn surprise. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling.
As you'll see, I have the chat up there so that we can chat with each other, guys. I welcome everyone and anyone's comments, questions, snide remarks.
Where I'm going in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love. The light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love. You, my love, the light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love. It's getting near dawn when lights close the tired eyes. I'll soon be with you, my love. Give you my dawn surprise. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love. The light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of
all. Drop some comments, guys. I see you watching.
I'm with you, my love. The light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love.
Thank you. Like, subscribe, follow, share with your friends and family. We're gonna break stuff down, man. I'm gonna be doing this over the next couple of days. We're on a very fine timeline. Well, welcome.
It's getting near dawn when lights close the tired eyes. I'll soon be with you, my love. Give you my dawn surprise. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love. The light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love.
Welcome, Victor. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe, man. Share this with your friends and family. We got to get this message out, bro. Saturday night, guys. I don't want you to be afraid. I don't want you to be scared. We're gonna wrap this thing up, baby. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna tell the world what's going on here.
Get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Just wanna tell you right now.
Know if the stream's coming through all right, guys. I want to know. gonna demystify all their bullshit. We're gonna expose them. Yeah, we are. Stay tuned, guys. We're gonna start with the solution.
Traumletzte Nacht. Ich kann nicht sagen, was echt ist und was nicht. Ist irgendeiner da draußen, der Ähnliches durchmacht wie ich?
Like, share, comment, subscribe, follow. Tell your friends and family. It's time, guys. It's time. We got
Ich habe 3 Tage nicht
7
mehr geschlafen.
minutes,
Uns läuft die
6
Zeit ab.
minutes.
Nach 74 Stunden ohne Schlaf fängt man an, in einen plötzlichen Sekundenschlaf zu fallen. Das bedeutet, du träumst, aber du weißt es nicht. Selbst wenn du wach bist. Du träumst. Aber du weißt es nicht. Aber du weißt es nicht. Hatte wieder einen Albtraum letzte Nacht. Ich kann nicht sagen, was echt ist und was nicht.
Still got a few more minutes. We're waiting for the stragglers to come in. Some people are late for group time. It's group time. Group time in the rec room, everyone. Come on in.
Ich werde Ihnen jetzt was verabreichen.
Ich habe 3 Tage nicht mehr geschlafen. 3 Tage.
Ich werde Ihnen jetzt was verabreichen. Davon werden Sie erstklassig schlafen. Ich werde Ihnen jetzt was verabreichen. Davon werden Sie erstklassig schlafen.
Du träumst, aber du weißt es nicht.
Welcome, Victor. I see you in the chats, man. Thanks for coming out and supporting me, man. I'm glad I got some followers coming this way. We need to get this out to our friends and family, man. I'm gonna break this thing down. I'm gonna break the internet, man. I'm gonna break the internet. Yeah.
Ich werde Ihnen jetzt was verabreichen. Davon werden Sie erstklassig schlafen.
All right, so that was the Jefferson Airplane mix there, man. You know, like, I got to get it going on the right way, you know. So, this is the Jefferson Airplane. We're on the airplane, guys. We're on the airplane. Listen, look, if I'm gonna be your pilot on this airplane, you know, like, I gotta break all this stuff down to you. I gotta tell you what is really going on. Okay, and the only way I'm going to successfully do that is by breaking down this I Pet Goat tour. Right? This is the 9/11 Part 2 for anyone that doesn't know. That's what's going on right now, okay? They are getting ready to go live. If you've studied false flags, you've studied the corrupt government and the system involved, you'll understand that these dark occultists that run our world, they are puppet masters. They've been pulling strings and running drills for decades, lifetimes, eons. They've been planning this moment. And September 23rd is supposed to be the birth of their Antichrist. Okay? And we're going to talk about that. We're going to break some shit down, man. I'm going to break the internet with this information. Yeah. And I said that back in I think it was my first or second episode. If you go to my channel, you go look and see on my first or second episode, I said they're going to shut the internet down when I go live on this. They're going to shut the internet down. Now, I found it. I found the I Pet Goat 2 key that turns all the locks. And we're going to break it all down. Okay, but there's a couple disclosures I got to put out there that's really important. First and foremost, this broadcast is not designed or intended to incite violence or revolutionary acts of violence. Okay, that's not what this is. This is actually the exact opposite. We don't need guns. We don't need weapons. We need positive intentions of our heart. We can do this, guys. I believe in all of us, or I wouldn't be here streaming this. I wouldn't be here broadcasting this. I wouldn't be trying to get people to like, follow, subscribe, and, you know, absorb this information in my creative way. Now, I am my own producer. I am my own tech personnel. Okay, I am my own writer, creator, graphic designer, video editor. Okay, I'm the production crew. Okay, I'm also the researcher and developer of this content. I've done many things in my lifetime, and I'm able to bring my experience, strength, and hope to you guys. That's why I'm here. Okay, there's no other reason for me to be here. I'm not here to collect your money. I'm not here to get you to sign up for some course. Okay, I'm not here to get you to do anything except for absorb information and discern for yourself what is true and what is not true. September 23rd, green comets, antichrists, I pet goats, sheep, going to the slaughter. We're going to break it all down, man. I'm going to break this internet tonight. Okay? When this stuff starts going viral, I promise you that they're going to shut us down. They're not going to let this information go. Now, I'm going to start with something real simple and real basic, okay, for everybody that knows this information, has been following this 9/11 conspiracies and, you know, freedom movements and truth movements and blah, 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 all that garbage. Okay? You've been following all that stuff. You think you know what this means. Okay? You think you know what this one means, right? You think you know what this one means. Well, I've got news for you. You're incorrect. You ain't never been wronger. In fact, what it really means is what this means. Okay? And a lot of people can't figure it out, but I'm going to tell you. You ready? How many fingers am I holding up? Drop it in the chats. How many fingers am I holding up right now, Vic? All right, maybe not. Okay, that's cool. Maybe you left. It's okay, though, because he'll come back to watch this later, I'm sure. But I'm holding 2 fingers up. How many fingers do I have down? Count them. 3. Okay? How many fingers do I have up? How many fingers do I have down? How many fingers do I have down? How many fingers do I have up? Want another one? This is for the people down in Hawaii. How many fingers do I have up? How many fingers do I have down? Now think I don't know what I'm talking about. Go and investigate the Townsend crapola guy that invented SIL sign language, international sign language. And find out that he's a dark occultist and that he's working for the forces of scumbaggery at its finest. He's a dog. He's a dog and he's a pet goat. And I'm going to break all this shit down. And you're going to understand what's really going on. But let's watch the clip that everybody's talking about. Because that's what's most important here. Because if you ain't seen this yet, you got to watch it now. Hold on, I'm gonna restart it. I missed it. Like I said, I'm my own production crew. Turn that big knob and get out of here with this. For the people in Hawaii, you didn't see the map on her face? All right, guys, welcome. This is New News Now. I'm your host of Revelator. Okay, for those that don't know, okay, we're breaking down the iPet Goat tour because it's allegedly 9/11 Part 2. And we need to really be paying attention to this, guys. This is like big news, big stuff, okay? Give me a second here because I'm trying to get this thing set up so that we could do this the right way, man. This is like real important stuff, okay? Hold on. We don't want this crap playing. But, yeah, killer asteroids and black holes. Doomsday, 10 ways to World War End. Look, this is the marathon. It's not even, this isn't even what we're going to be watching. But, boy, isn't there like a lot of programming going on here? A lot of programming going on here. So, I'm going to be bringing this up over here because this is important. Hold on now. I see he's in the chats. POTUS, Lotus, Scrotus, right? We know them all. All right, so let's get this in there. There I am. Hold on, bring me over there. Okay, so for those that don't know, like, follow, subscribe. This is my channel over here. I've got a lot of platforms I'm streaming to, but I'm trying to get like more personalized with the chats, and that's why we got this thing going on here. Thanks for coming out and joining us, Victor. I do keep the live chats on, and I'm going to try to keep them so that this is something that people can they can go back when they watch the replay and see the chats as well. So if you have informative information, please drop it in the chats. It's very helpful and important that we do that. Okay. Let me go ahead and hold on. Give me a second here. Okay. So here's the disclaimer for those that don't know. Okay. For those that don't know. Here's the disclaimer. This is not an attempt to get anybody to commit any kind of violent acts, okay? This is actually the exact opposite of that, okay? This is an attempt to get you guys to love, care, and get involved, okay? And the key that turns the lock to get us out of this bullcrap matrix that they're creating for us. And it's going to be a prison matrix. It's not a matrix like the movie. It's going to be a prison matrix, like the matrix, like being inside of the jail cell, inside of a jail cell, which I've been. Okay, I've been incarcerated. I've been dead twice. Okay, and all this other stuff that's going on with me. I've ran recovery houses. I've tried to help people. I'm not going to burn these out with my story because there's plenty of my story in this, and I have to have my story in it in order to make this, make sense to you. Okay, so the other thing I want to say is this. You're going to see in this key, this strategy of how to get out of the matrix, okay? How to beat iPet goats and the dogs of war that they have, okay? You're going to see strategy on how to get out of that in this video that I'm about to play. Now, I'm here live, so you can talk to me still, and the chats are going to be streaming the whole time, okay? So if you have questions, put them in there, and maybe I'll stop the movie and actually answer your question if it's relevant enough, right? Okay, so I don't want to, every single troll that comes along, do it that way, because there's going to be trolls coming to this site. There's going to be trolls in these chats, and I am not going to censor or block anybody's comments. Like, they're going to be free for everyone to do what they want to do here. Okay, if you got links, I'm going to set it up so you can share them, okay, because I think that's important. So in this video that I'm about to play, the key, the cheat code to get out of the matrix, okay? You're going to see me do a tarot card reading. Now, I don't want you to get scared. I don't want you to run off, okay? Tarot cards can be utilized through contacting spirits and demons and ghosts and archons and angels and but they can also be utilized, and it's a great representation of the symbology involved with this clip, this CGI clip, iPet Goat Tour, right? The strategy is to teach you and help you to understand symbology, because it was our first language as a species, and it will be our last language as a species. In case you haven't noticed, most people use emojis. They're symbols. We all pretty much know what a heart emoji or a thumbs up emoji looks like. See how the symbols stick with us better than anything else? And they cross languages, okay? When we were scattered as a people, and Babylon and the Tower of Babel, when we were scattered as a people, okay, we didn't speak languages. We didn't have all these words. We only utilized symbology. And symbology is translucent, like this chat above my head here. It's translucent throughout the eons and the ages, okay? And they've been using it as a major master psychological weapon against us. Now, I've worked in the mental health field, and I've been studying and researching symbology and occultism for quite some time now. I've run around with some crazy people who really believe that they're the real Illuminati, okay? Not the fake dark illuminists that you see in the mainstream news and the propaganda that they've tried to push down our throats. Now, this I Pet Goat 2, people are alleging that it's talking about Antichrist, September 23rd, green comments, all this stuff, and it is in a lot of ways, but I want you guys to understand some stuff about me, okay? My name is St. John. I've gotten my name because I was helping people in the streets of Philadelphia by helping them with their addictions and mental health issues. I was running a nonprofit recovery housing service. It was called Dynasty Recovery Lifestyle. You can find my work if you don't want to go and subscribe and all this other stuff and you want to remain anonymous and discreet. You could find my work by going to hashtag Dynasty Recovery Lifestyle, hashtag Principle of Care, hashtag Domestic Tarotist. Okay, and I was telling you, or hashtag by St. John, and now my new one, hashtag by the Revelator. Okay, because we're in the end of times and someone has to reveal this shit to you. And that's why I'm here, to tell you what's really going on here. Okay? Not this false, ideologies that are going all around and all this fear mongering that's going around. We win in the end, guys. I got hope for us. I wouldn't even be on here if I didn't. But however, they've convinced enough people to do enough harm to other people throughout the past couple decades, okay, if not lifetimes, right, to do harm against one another because they understand moral laws, moral principles, okay? They don't do the act. They convince you that you want someone else to do the act, and all those people are guilty and morally culpable, and the perpetrator, them scumbags that are doing all that, the master psychologists, they sit back and they say, oh, we're going to just let that happen. And they're entertained by, hopefully the way you're entertained by this broadcast that I have here for you. Okay, so if you're in the chats, I see some new people coming in. If you're in the chats and you have some questions or you just want to say hi or you want to drop your links, go ahead. That's why you're here. Okay, to gather and disseminate this knowledge to each other. Okay, because they've got a lock on a lot of stuff, censorship and everything else. And I've tried to come up with all these solutions to beat their algorithms and everything else to get this message out to you guys. Okay, so I'm going to do this video, and in it, there's going to be a tarot card reading that I did for humanity in 2022. Okay, I did not contact spirits. I did not ask angels or archangels or Jesus Christ himself to get involved with this. This was me with my good intentions, laying down cards that I psychologically examined and broke down and put up in my first broadcast of it called Domestic Tarotist. Okay, because I am a terrorist to them. That's what we are. Anybody that's going against their system and their propaganda and speaking out or having any common sense whatsoever is fact-checked, censored, blocked, banned, and shadow banned. Okay? Some people hang from doorknobs because of the level of exposure that they're trying to give concerning this situation over the past couple decades that we've researched. Okay, so stick around. I'm going to play this now. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me get right over here so we can get this going, guys, because this is like real important stuff, man. Real important stuff. This is the key. This is the solution that's going to break you free from the matrix. Break you free from it. Okay? And the threat of I pet goats and dogs and satellites and silent barkers and everything the hell else they got planned for us, because they got some shit planned. Okay, so stay tuned. Here we go. Remember, if you have questions, drop them in the comments.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts? Hot ash for trees, hot air for a cool breeze. Cold. Did you exchange hot ash for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage?
White one. In action. Purple's the spirit. White one's the action. Now that I have everyone's attention, especially those closest to me that have been watching what I've been putting out. No, I have not relapsed. No, I have not relapsed. No, I have not lost my mind. I'm totally sane.
Brain racing, bullets racing.
Just been very tough and trying on my mental well-being because of all the stuff that I've been discovering.
Definitely not gonna lose.
That I gotta tell you guys. You know, like making fun of all that stuff, and it's not the way to do it, man. I gotta do it different. I'm actually ashamed because I wouldn't want people to look back and see that I was making fun of what I knew was coming.
That don't work.
In order for me to tell this right, I gotta tell it all. And I'm gonna try to keep my composure while I do it, because it's very emotional to me. I'm trying to resolve you. I'm not alone. And I've prepared. And I've worked hard for these moments. Yeah, how can you be ready? How could you ever be ready? Whew. How could you ever be ready? So no, for everyone watching and listening, I do not want to hurt myself. I do not want to hurt others. In fact, just the opposite, actually. I'm trying to save my life, and I'm trying to save the life of all those around me. I'm not trying to save it, I'm just trying to point out what's been going on, man. These guys, they've been lying to us, man. So many people are asleep. About being born again, man, but not in the way you think. Being born of the Spirit.
Try to get on the right page, man.
A really good
Brain
counselor
racing,
told me
thoughts
once,
racing.
because I said, well, I just start my day, you know, I'll just. If you didn't hear what I said a really good counselor told me once.
Soon called.
I'll just start over, you know, whatever.
Definitely not universe.
I've done that so many times. Man. Kinda sad.
When that don't work,
Live in eternity. Yeah. So I'm gonna break this thing down, man. But I gotta tell my story a little bit first, cause it won't make sense. It won't make sense. This is the easiest way. You ready? Ready? This class is in session. This is iPad Go 2 for dummies. Because there's a lot of dumbasses walking around, man, and I gotta wake yous up. I gotta wake yous up. How do I do that? How do I wake yous up? How do I tell yous what the,
through that exit.
what the situation is here? Do something. Make it your practical experience to practice the principle of caring for life. Try it once. See what the results look like.
Motherfucker, I ain't dead till I say so.
Introduce myself.
I was losing hope in humanity. I had to pull cards. At 2:22 a.m., January 1st, 2022, I was on the beach, Daytona, and I pulled these cards. And this is humanity's hope.
This is a hit. And if you don't know, now
This
you
is
know.
humanity's hope. Run through that exit, baby. Run through that.
Never take a break.
I went there with like the best of intentions. And I went there and I wanted to be able to put people into a position so that they can heal. You know, because we have to heal. Like we have to talk so that they can heal. You know, because we have to heal like the best of intentions.
I'm backing it up for a second here because I want you to understand that this video, I've put this video, like some of this stuff that you're seeing in this video, I actually created back in 2022, okay, after the tarot card reading. And I've added their symbology with some words, okay? Some of the things that you can see that I'm talking about here is I added the knob and turn the knob and let me unlock it for you, okay? You see that there's a string attached to this knob. You turn this knob and this whole thing comes apart, falls down like the Wizard of Oz, okay? So take a moment to read what I put up here so that you can see that I know what I'm talking about.
And I went there and I wanted to be able to put people into a position so that they can heal. You know, because we have to heal. Like we have to talk to one another. We have to have love.
Here we are. So this is just a breakdown. You can find all that work by searching #domestic terrorist. It's a good breakdown of each card and how it applies to humanity. But basically the cards are this. This is you, selfishness. This crosses you, love and light. This crowns you, unity, working with others, right? Going through suffering together, okay? And then we have, this is beneath you. It's the system and government. You see the guy had his will in his back pocket. And this is like, you know, them getting their penance, you know, like their pittance. Nothing. That's what's coming. It's going to be worse than it's ever been if we allow this to go through. Okay? And I'm going to break this down. I'm going to explain this to you so you understand how they're doing it. Now, how we stop it is we just join together as a collective. So you're going to have to share this information. You're going to have to create your own information. You're going to have to do it fast because we're running out of time, guys. Okay? This is what's behind you. Materialism and lack of care. Okay? That's what's behind you. And number 6 is this is before you. It's your victory that you have to claim. It's your inheritance and you have to hold it. You don't let it go. Okay? You hold your position. Okay? We've talked about that. Next we have your attitude. Okay? How you cooperate with others, whether that's good or bad. Then we have 8, people influencing, caring people, no value on materialism or system. Okay? That's the Queen of Cups. All right? That's reversing the divine feminine for those that don't know. Okay? You can research divine feminine, find out about that if you don't already know. Okay? It's the inner qualities of caring, nurturing, love, intuition. It's lost. Okay? It's lost. That's everything I do is about caring and encouraging other people to care. Influencers. Real influencers. Number 9, your hopes and fears. Okay, this is everything that has held you back and propelled you forward. Okay, this is the tightrope, the balance. Okay, it's the 3 of Cups. It's reversed. I would say it has to do with good and bad relationships and future and past experiences. Okay. Now this last one that we have here. This is kind of a big deal, this one. Number 10, the outcome. Okay? Number 10, the outcome. Okay? What you want as your outcome. What we need as humanity's outcome. Okay? One with nature. Practicing care with loving morality. Respecting the rights of others. Could say rise, ascension, oneness. But I would say it's more than that because working without authority, okay? Having care and concern, okay? Huge things. But also, it's giving back the knowledge. This is a circle, this card, okay? So you go within, you contemplate, you meditate, you come out with results of, you know, you got to give it away to keep it. That's how it works. Okay. Nothing that you have in your mental, emotional, spiritual, philosophical, ideological bag is going to prevent you from losing it if you're not giving it away. Okay. It must be given away. Whether it's the guy on the bus stop or the woman who's struggling to get in her door with her groceries, or if it's the witnessing of a crime where someone's being hurt or taken advantage of. In all these situations is working with others without authority, but respecting the rights of others, practicing care with loving morality, okay? Loving morality, okay? So that doesn't mean violence. Non-violence. Non-violence is the way, okay? And all these things are working. When you follow the path of these cards, you're working in accordance with nature, with natural principles, with natural law, okay? That's how it works. This was a big deal doing this reading. You know, like for me, it was the first time I ever did a Celtic Cross reading, and some of the cards that I pulled I wasn't totally familiar with yet, and I had to get familiar with them. And I found a lot of interesting people along that pathway. And I did a follow-up reading for Mind, Body, Spirit last year, and I might do another reading for it this year. I don't know yet. Based on what we uncover with the I Pet Goat 2. We have to unveil that. So we're going to get into that. It's coming, guys. I need you to be patient with me, because in order for me to explain the I Pet Goat 2, I have to explain these things about my situation and the things that I've encountered along the way. Okay, this is important. Without these things, understanding I Pet Goat 2 isn't going to do anything for you. Okay, learning how to get away from it, to hit the exit door, hit the exit button, that's what's going to do it. Okay, so hang in here, okay? My goodness. So the logo, right? I want you to pay very close attention, because I'm going to break this down and I'm going to tell you how I found it. And then you'll understand the significance of how I found it, what that means. Because it goes back, because we can't even really talk about the movie until we break down this. This is what's important. But this is what I've dedicated my whole life to. You know, the past couple of years of my life, man, I've tried to change things around for the better. You know, for not only myself, but a lot of other people, man. And I feel like I've been very successful at that, but if I don't tell you guys what's going on, it's all for nothing. And of course, there's going to be people out there who like laugh, ridicule me, or, you know, he's crazy, or I assure you that I have a mental health exam. In episode 6, go look. I'm fine. I haven't relapsed. I haven't had any mental health breakdowns or any tragedies that recently occurred. I've had tragedies all along the way, and I've managed to get through them pretty well, and I've got great support networks. I'm grateful to every single one of them. I'm not suicidal. I don't think about killing myself or hurting others. I have a beautiful dog in my life today. I got beautiful family and friends. I got colleagues. I got associates. I got peers. I've got mentors. This isn't good, guys. It's really not good. Like, I don't consider myself to be one of the most intelligent people on this planet. But I do know a few things. And I've been running around, like, you know, learning more and grabbing this, and grabbing that. Spent a lot of time in the jail, so read a lot of books, legality, spirituality. Oh, man. All right, so the symbol. This is the deal, right? So this is the illuminated torch, okay? This is not Illuminati, okay? This is the illuminated torch. This is what the symbology of torches mean. Okay, but I want to explain to you why this design looks the way it does, why it did the whole time, right? I came up with the concept. A beautiful artist helped me put it together with a few elements that I had with the strategy of how I wanted it to look. We're surrounded by darkness. There's a protective barrier around us of good, okay? That's always going to be there. No matter what happens in front of you over the next couple of days, no matter what happens in front of you, that protective barrier is around you guys. Okay? Die nasty, kill self at the top, first and foremost. Die nasty, kill self, kill selfishness, kill ego. That's what that is. Okay? And of course, for the people that were involved in it, it's eternal. It goes on forever. It never ends. That never ends. Okay? And then you got recovery lifestyle. You got to make it a lifestyle choice. To kill self. That's it. That's the general concept. And how do we do that? Well, we take all the crap that they've given us and we filter through it. And then we get to the purest gold in the middle. Go through the hottest fires to come out the purest gold in the middle. That's why sometimes you see gold around my label. Gold around this signet, symbol, logo, whatever you want to call it. You see gold around it sometimes because I believe that you have to go through the hottest fires to come out the purest gold. And there's going to be fires to come in the next couple days, guys. I'm losing my shit a little bit about it, not because I'm insane or I lost my mind, but because I feel like I'm helpless about what I can do about it. And the few people that I can reach, they're brushing me off like it's no big deal. It's just another one of those, false flag dealies. Well, it's not another false flag dealie. This is the one. This is the main event. They've been working on this for lifetimes, eons, decades. But I got news for you. See this torch? This is pure white fire coming out of that torch. Pure white fire. Don't nobody know nothing about no pure white fire unless they've used it. And I've used it. It's the intention of my heart at its highest level to do good for others. That's what the pure white fire is. And it doesn't mean lying to each other. It doesn't mean stealing. It doesn't mean trying to get over. It doesn't mean any of that shit. Now, if you think I don't know something, go back and watch my videos. Go visit my site, thelostprinciple.com. And I'm going to show you. I tried to tell you these solutions subtly over the years without making this so crazy at the end like this. Because this is the end for so many. And I just, if I don't tell it the right way, maybe they won't hear it the right way. I don't know. I need you to hear it. I need you to hear it. But if you don't know what it is that I'm trying to tell you, the significance of it and how I know it, how I personally know it. Class is in session, guys. Class is in session. Okay? So here's the logo. The pure white fire, and then it chars off. It chars off because it has to burn. But it's surrounded by purity, by wholeness, by unity, by love, by the purest white light that creation has ever existed and created within. Okay? That's what that is. All right. So we're going to go on. I got to take a breath, man, because I want you to get this, man. I want you to get arguments end in appeal case over COVID quarantine regulations. We got to pay attention to this one, guys. September 13th, right? Rochester. Oral arguments were heard Wednesday in the state's appeal of a lower court ruling that found the Huchel administration violated the constitutional separation of powers in adopting a regulation establishing isolation and quarantine procedures through the agency rulemaking process. Originally filed in April 22, State Supreme Court of Cattarauga County, the petitioners in the lawsuit are State Senator George Borrello, Assemblyman Chris Tagu, Assemblyman now Congressman Michael Laura, and the organization Uniting NYS. The regulation gives the State Department of Health and or the local authority the power to mandate isolation and quarantine orders for individuals with no proof they are sick or have been exposed to diseases listed in the regulation. It also provides the health authority with the ability to determine the isolation location, which may include facilities outside of one's own home and even using law enforcement to do so. Okay? Pay attention, guys. Borrello noted that the list of diseases in the regulation went far beyond COVID and included several that are not even communicable and therefore pose no public health threat. He said the list could be easily amended to include others, and they've got a whole list that they're about to unwind on us, guys. I promise you.
Zoom call. Definitely not handlers.
Said the bill ignores the balancing act between an individual's rights and the need for public safety.
When that don't work,
New Yorkers with no proof you are sick, no proof you have been exposed to a communicable disease, and they want the power to lock you up or lock you down for however long they want without any stated procedure or how you can regain your freedom. I want you guys to pay attention here, because that ruling is going to come in and then all hell is going to break loose. Before you go running off, let me tell you, the next episode we're going to start breaking down the first few frames of the iPad Go 2. I think we can get about a minute and a half into it. Everything from moles on faces that look like islands to shadows on, they hide in the shadows, these people. Shadows are like, you got to look at these shadows. The shadows are like insane. And what you see going on, I see sorcerers, I see wizards, I see globes, I see, satellites. Did I say satellites? Because I need to say satellites. Well, I hope to see you guys back, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and send this off to everybody that you can. And let's put in questions, put in answers, put in possibilities. I don't care what they are. Put them in the comments, man. We need all the help we can get. I'll see you soon. So, true story. So, if anybody has any questions about any of the stuff that I've put in here, or yeah, let's get rid of that. We don't want any of that crap on the screen. Their propaganda. We don't need their propaganda. Thanks, but no thanks. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Hold on, get rid of this. Nope, wrong one. Where is it at? There it is. Bye-bye. Okay. So, make sure we got the right one here. Okay, so, here's the thing, right? We are inside of their matrix, okay? But you have the power to be a co-creator, okay? You have the power to break free of the matrix and help others to break free of the matrix and use your divine feminine characteristics like caring, intuition, creativity, imagination, those kind of things, okay? I see you in there, Vic. What you got there? It says, yes, explained in the video. Yes, you explained in the video. Have you ever seen shape-shifting hand, teeth, and faces? I've seen some pretty crazy stuff in my lifetime. I've died twice. I've seen the other side, and I'm going to tell you something. When you go over there, how your mental mindset is here before you leave is going to dictate everything that's going to happen to you next over there, okay? Now, I don't want to make this about all that crazy stuff because that's not what's important. What's important is that I give you guys this solution first, and then I can break down the rest of the stuff. Okay, I don't want to take a whole lot of time to break down the stuff without giving you the solution first. The solution is the most important part. The solution is nature acting in accordance with natural situations around you. Okay, breaking free of the technocratical demoniacal, octagon of prison matrix that they have, this prison planet that we're on. What do I think about shape-shifting? Okay, I think that we live in a material construct, and if you're powerful enough or possess technology that's capable, you can do almost anything. So if you focus your intentions and you have good intentions, you'll be able to bring forth many things. Shape-shifting, I think, has gone on since the beginning of time with humanity. We ourselves, our species is, we are designated as co-creators. So the expectations and the limitations are unlimited. Okay? But I just want to close and conclude this this broadcast. I'm gonna drop the comments for a minute here. Hold on. Let's get rid of the comments for a minute, and let's get rid of the iPet Goat 2. Okay. So now it's just me. Actually, you know what? I'll leave the comments up there, and let's take a moment to skirt them, put them over here. Okay. We'll do it like this. I think this is more than appropriate. Okay, more than appropriate. So this broadcast, the intention of it is not to scare anyone. That's why I gave you the solution first, because you have the power. You have the capability of doing whatever you need to do to break free of all this crap. Okay, unfortunately, not enough people are going to hear this in time, and there's going to be more casualties in this war against humanity. Okay, so I need you guys to understand that the entire, like the synopsis of that video is they have to disclose to us what they plan to do before they do it. And then they also have to get us to all be in agreement with it in order for it to be successful for them. And that's not going to happen. None of that's going to happen. So I want you to stay tuned. I'm coming back. I'm going to be bringing more clips. I'm going to be bringing freedom-loving clips inside of it. I'm going to be showing you the laws of the universe. I'm going to be breaking down all kinds of crap. But this is important. We're running out of time. You need to share this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? And I want to thank you for coming out and tuning into something a little different, a little alternative. Thanks again, guys.